And it's like that. Welcome back. We got another episode of Travel Time. I'm your host with the most funny cash. We finna get into the motherfucking situation down in LA with the ICE protests. I keep getting on Americans about this shit because it's actually pisses me off. I get sick of seeing this dumbass shit. As far as niggas not understanding the seriousness and the consequences of what the fuck they fighting against and what they going against when it come down to this shit. So we finna see what the fuck these lame ass niggas is doing.
News alert: President Trump ordering more than 2,000 National Guard troops to LA as violent anti-ICE protesters burn cars, throw rocks, and smash windows for 2 straight days, threatening the lives of police and ICE agents. The rioters protesting the arrest of more than 100 migrants in LA, including suspects accused of child abuse and sex assault charges. And here in New York City, at least 20 protesters are detained after storming ICE headquarters in Lower Manhattan. Fox News contributor and retired NYPD Inspector Paul Morrow joins us now. Great to see you this morning, Paul. So how much more complicated is all of this because Democrat politicians in these sanctuary cities are not cooperating with ICE and helping them do their job?
Well, enormously so, for all of the obvious reasons. And you don't have to look any further than the instance that we had with the Wisconsin judge, where you had an illegal...
I'm stopping this shit right quick. I get sick of seeing motherfuckers hold their own flag up from their place. Bitch, go back, okay? That ain't America. This ain't Mexico. Take that shit back. And they burnt the flag last time it was up. I got a reaction for that shit. These bitch ass niggas get on my nerve with this shit, bro. If you tired of a country and how the fuck they treating you, why are you repping this shit so hard in the new country? Y'all niggas be killing me. I need to know. I understand you got pride in your heritage, but at the end of the day, nigga, ain't nobody saying you not Mexican. This ain't Mexico, nigga.
Of a serious assault, domestic, and the ICE agents did everything they could to tamp things down, to do things professionally, didn't go to the courtroom, waited in the hallway. It should have been a simple handoff. And I should mention that grabbing fugitives in that manner is not uncommon in law enforcement. And yet they bumped into an ideologue who wanted to adhere to this sanctuary city doctrine so vociferously that she interfered with the federal operations and snuck the guy out a side door. That's the level that the left has progressed or regressed to relative to these sanctuary policies. And it's just become a virtue signaling contest. You know, ironically, Charlie, this stuff began in order to protect immigrants who are afraid to go to the police because of their out of status, legal status, immigration status. And instead, it has now progressed to the point where these same groups are afraid to go to the police because the local prosecutors won't do anything to the perpetrators. So they know if they report to the police, as we had in that Wisconsin case,
right,
the perps are going to get right out, and then they're in danger. They're undermining the very thing they were trying to do.
Yeah, that's a really great point. And of course, now we're in a situation where you literally have, out in LA in particular, you have police who are not going to keep order around all of these.
This is some bullshit because I said this was gonna fucking happen. They gonna start a race war. They gonna start some bullshit trying to take up for some motherfuckers that, like, at the end of the day, this is not their fucking country, and you're supposed to get better than these things are supposed to happen. It don't matter where the fuck you go. 1, 2, why the fuck is y'all making this such a hard ass situation? 3, you wasting taxpayers' time, money, dollars, all of that shit going down the drain because motherfuckers want to bullshit because of who the fuck the president is, when in reality they know damn well and good well they supposed to be working with this man on doing this shit. This doesn't make any fucking sense at all. People are retarded in America right now to me, and it don't make sense how everybody's divided, but it's only really one side that's divided, and it's always got something to do with race on somebody else's end, when in reality it's a damn law about what the fuck you're supposed to do, about what you're supposed to go about when you coming into any country. It's a process. God damn it.
And you have President Trump having to order in National Guard troops. The other situation that I think is kind of interesting is the issue with masks. And President Trump has said that these protesters are not allowed to wear masks. How important is that?
Well, look, if they actually can enforce that, it's very important. And it goes to the idea that these arrests of the people that are impeding ICE from doing their lawful duty, these should be federal arrests. And it goes to what I was just saying earlier. The local prosecutors are not going to do much for you. Every time, I can guarantee you that the charges that were laid yesterday here in New York, Alvin Bragg's going to drop them. And Noah Hopkins seems to be inclined to do the same in LA because he made statements of essentially supporting this. So you don't have any teeth on the local level. If you want to interdict, build out the networks, find out who these people are, find out who's funding them, who's coordinating them, where the money is coming from, which there's reporting some of it comes from overseas, because it's all the same groups. These are the same people who are disrupting the campuses. So if you want to build that stuff up, you got to go federal. And so knowing who they are and building out from there, to penetrate the networks. That's how you got to do it.
Yeah, with no help whatsoever from local politicians. Paul Morrow, thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Hey, it's Will Kane.
I'm gonna stop that shit right there. This don't make no fucking sense. For one, this is like damn near a terrorist attack on the police, pretty much, or not even the police, on the government. For two, because these are government officials, these are government trained officers. This is crazy. The Americans working hard for people that ain't American, but don't work hard for their damn self, or don't work hard to secure America, or don't work hard when it comes to anything that actually really fucking matters in America. Don't work hard to actually protest what really fucking matters in America. Wasn't really giving a fuck about women's rights for real.
I actually got something to say. So it was a video with Trump talking about how him banning, I guess like 19 countries from coming over here and flying over here, being terrorists and stuff or whatever. And I feel like watching this video and watching his video, it kind of connects to what he was saying, basically that how come, well, basically them fighting for other people that's not American is what causes America to not be able to protect their own soil. And I guess Trump basically saying like, how come everybody else gets to protect their territory and their soil, but we can't, because we too busy always feeling bad for things that really ain't got nothing to do with us. Because in all actuality, like when the DEI came out with they saying like to not give service to a certain group of people. And I really thought it was, a racist thing. Like, okay, he don't want black people to be service, but come to find out, that didn't even have nothing really to do with us. We was like, I want to say like at the bottom of that list. It had something to do with something else, which I kind of forgot. But yeah, it really didn't have nothing to do with us. I think it had something to do with like just literally a different group of people, but nothing about like race.
It had to do with transgenders. But no, fucking the whole point with like the Democrats and the left is pretty much to keep motherfuckers divided at the end of the day, because they keep they votes up and keep their money going, keep everything flowing. As long as you got problems in your community, you need somebody to represent you politically, and you gonna always feel like you need a black person to identify with, and they gonna pick one, and they always gonna pick that light ass nigga that don't even have nothing to do with niggas at all. So it never makes sense to me when we keep voting all of this shit in, and it never actually benefits anybody. At the end of the day, we destroying our own fucking country for motherfuckers who country already fucked up, and they let their country go to shit. So we about to let our country go to shit because of them? Fuck that. Fuck them niggas. They let the cartel run their shit. We don't let drug dealers run our fucking
I think
country.
Trump trying to do a reset. I think it's basically like him trying to put things back in black and white. Right now I feel like we in a gray area. Like we ain't really getting nowhere for real. I feel like he bringing in discipline. I feel like at first I thought America needed to be single, because I feel like it was just so much shit going on. But shit, it's been a long time since we seen a motherfucker actually enforce some shit. Even if he wrong or right, like this the first time with our own eyes we actually seen a motherfucker with our own eyes unfold and make a history.
Don't nobody else out there say that shit about us being single. For one, you dumb motherfuckers need to actually start paying attention to who you're voting
because
for.
We kept getting people that wasn't leading the people for real.
No.
We just feel like Americans need to be single.
This is the problem though. It's niggas. Niggas got majority vote. We fucked that up because we so busy worrying about immigrants, like you said. We so busy showing empathy to motherfuckers instead of taking charge of our own fucking lives. We so busy trying to give everybody else reparations, and we worried about our reparations, and we still ain't got no reparations. It don't matter about no fucking reparations. Fuck reparations. Pay attention to where your tax money going.
Oh wait, I got a question real quick. And so how we so basically how we protest for other immigrants and stuff like that for coming over here and staying over here and getting a better life. If you notice, when Americans go over to other countries, they don't protest and fight for Americans to live and be rightful over there, like Dubai and shit. They don't play that shit. They don't give a fuck about you being American, Mexican, none of that. If you coming over there and stepping on their soil, you gotta apply by their rules. And I feel like you can just kind of tell the difference. And I respect anybody who got families that's being taken by ICE. I'm gonna pray for y'all. But
man, I don't give a fuck about that shit, man. Take them niggas out of here. They not supposed to be over here, man.
I'm just saying, if you think about it, don't nobody fight for. If you think about it, don't nobody fight for Americans.
About the niggas being over here, bro. That's what I'm saying. They wouldn't give a fuck about us if we was in a jail. They didn't give a fuck about Brittany Griner when she was in that Russian jail.
That's what I'm saying. Like when we go over to other people's soil, don't nobody fight for us. But then when people come to our stuff,
okay, so then I'm not finna even acknowledge that bullshit about you saying you gonna pray for these niggas' families. Fuck them niggas.
It's just the fact that
they not going through nothing
serious.
I understand that they human, but they dumbass should have never tried to cross over here illegally. They should have got their shit in due process like everybody else is supposed to. What the fuck make everybody think this is the country to just jump into? Because the dumbass citizens of this motherfuckers think that you supposed to just walk into somebody's backyard, but they won't let nobody else walk into theirs. You need your dumbass shot your damn self if you think that's what the fuck you supposed to do. I hope somebody invade your home, because that's what the fuck you basically allowing. Home invasion. Stupid fuck. Because you so worried about your cousins not having this and your cousins having that and this cousin doing that and this cousin doing that. You looking at it too big. You looking at race. Fuck race. Look at it like this, nigga. You got family members who are out here that that you might not even see every day to day.
Are they able to still get like go through the process of getting paperwork to even be able?
Yeah, no, we need to limit that shit, and I hope Trump is stopping that shit.
No, I'm saying, can they still be able, even though they got deported, can they still be able to like go through the process of getting a green card?
Yeah, they gonna have to wait, but fuck all that. You knew what the fuck you was doing. You
I would say if I was immigrant, I was over here legally, I would have been in the process over here trying to get my green card, even though I'm over here legally. So by the time when Trump came clearing shit up, I would have already had my shit back in, and nobody would have never knew that I was illegal because I was already in the process of getting my paperwork together.
These motherfuckers was banking on Kamala Harris and them getting in office, but shit. Anyway, y'all let me know what the fuck y'all think in the comments, man. Like and subscribe. We out. Peace.
Hey, gotta know your purpose, understand what worth is. These snakes is lurking, observing, trying to close your curtains. These hoes be perping.